Good morning, it's day 107. I cowboy camped last night and it got pretty chilly and I slept really well. Despite the fact that this morning's like Christmas, because I'm really excited to go hike on the Goat Rocks. It's one of the points I've just heard about the PCT and how beautiful it is, so I'm excited for that. Also, we're going to be at White's Pass by the end of the day, where I've got new shoes, I can shower, and there's laundry, as long as I get there before 6. So that's the goal. Enjoy Goat Rocks, but not too much, because I got to get to the Cracker Barrel before 6. This was a little precarious with shoes that have no tread. Long ways down if you fall. Laundry's in, got some food, new shoes, food box, the money shot. I'm happy.
So why did you say that the math don't work at all?
Good morning, it's day 108. We slept behind White Pass at the Cracker Barrel. Set my tent up. It's actually 7:30. I slept in. And now I'm going to put my shoes on for the first time. Get some breakfast and we'll roll out of here probably around 8. I give it an hour until they're covered in dirt. Trying to upload more videos of the Cracker Barrel. I did a speed test of the internet and it's 1.7 Mbps. According to Dan, that's really slow. So it doesn't look like there's going to be any videos uploaded. However, we did wash here and I smell like a day hiker. My clothes smell so good. Yeah, it's already 8:30, so it looks like it's a slow morning, but that's okay. We've been doing so great on miles, we can take it slow today.
Take your bag, leave it back.
Well, had my first official mountain lion encounter. I was walking on the trail, filtering my water as I walk, and I heard some bushes move, and I look up and there's a mountain lion standing there looking at me. And I turned around and ran up the hill. I heard some other person yell, "Woo!" So they must have seen it or must have had an encounter nearby, probably up trail here, so we'll see. But my heart is pounding. That was pretty cool. Good morning. It's day 109. We just passed Chinook Pass, where there were pit toilets. So it's always good to start your morning off with a pit toilet. Dried out my sleeping bag and my ground sheet because of condensation. It's like bone-chilling, damp, cold in the morning. I don't like it. In the morning, I'm always like, I'm ready to be off trail. But then the sun comes out and I get these like amazing views. And I don't want to get off trail. Going to be camping at a cabin tonight. I ran into a few other people I recognized from trail and they said they're going to stay at the cabin tonight too. So there should be quite a few people there. I don't think I'm going to stay inside of it because there's lots of reports of mice. And the thought of a mouse crawling across me in my sleep, no thank you. So I'll probably stay outside. Let's get hiking. Walking through a massive burn zone. Miles and miles and miles of just burned trees. Uh-oh. That's the closest I've been to a fire yet. Hopefully I get reception and I can see what's going on. So the fire definitely looks like it's 5 miles away or so. I passed 3 Sobos and none of them had mentioned this, so I don't know if it's a new fire. Hopefully it's not down the ridge I'm going on. I don't think it is. I looked at the topo map and it looks like it's one ridge over to the east because it kind of bifurcates up ahead here. I texted Dan using my Garmin InReach, and he says he's not seeing anything on Google Maps Fire or the PCTA website. So hopefully it's nothing, but I do hear a bunch of planes overhead, so should be interesting. Well, it's 10 of 5. I'm 0.4 from camp. I feel great. I could probably do more miles, easy, but there's really no point. So I'm not going to. I'm going to stop early and cook a good dinner, hang out at the cabin. And I took my time all day today. I didn't trail run or anything. I just casually walked at a slow pace. And I'm here already. So, cool. Good morning. It's day 110 on trail. I ended up sleeping in that cabin last night. The alternative was to sleep in the field and deal with condensation, wet tent, and a wet quilt in the morning. So I decided to sleep in the loft of the cabin. Boho was about 10 feet to my right, and he had a snack before bed. And left his wrapper out. So at about midnight, I heard little mousy feet running around, and I shined my light, and there was a mouse like on his quilt. So I scared it away. Decided, well, I could either be awake all night worrying about these mice, or I can put my earplugs in and hope for the best. So I did the latter. Hopefully none crawled on me. Today is going to be a little bit of a harder day. We're going to do close to 30 miles, 28 and some change maybe, with over 5,000 feet of vert, so a little bit more than yesterday. And then that way we'll have less vert tomorrow, and then only 19 miles to Snoqualmie Pass tomorrow. So we can get in early and get a half day, and then 0 Saturday, maybe get back on trail Saturday night to save the cost of a hotel Saturday night. Yeah, in the middle of a 13-mile water carry. Looks like a burn zone. I can still see that fire from yesterday. We looked it up. It's called the jungle fire. Looks like a little bit more burned since last night. But I think we're going to avoid it. We're not going anywhere near it. Yeah, gonna get hiking. At many of the trailheads, there have been posters for a 2016 thru hiker that went missing by the name of Chris Fowler. He goes by Sherpa. So I've been trying to be extra vigilant hiking in this area, looking around the trail, up the hills, down the hills. It's sad to be out here enjoying the hike. A storm rolls in, you never know. So I'm just kind of do my part and look around as best I can. We took a break at 3 o'clock because there was only 5 miles left. I guess we are in better shape than we thought. So I've been taking my good old time eating probably too many blueberries and huckleberries. So hopefully I make the camp before I need an emergency bathroom break. Good morning, it's day 111. We slept in because we did extra miles yesterday, so there's only 16 miles to town. I made hot coffee to go with my Pop-Tart. Took my good old time. My whole tent is wet, so I once again have it packed back here to dry out. My quilt is soaking wet because I didn't use my rain fly. Doesn't matter because I'm going to Snoqualmie Pass and getting a hotel room. Rumor on the street is that there's bathtubs in these hotel rooms too, so I may or may not be taking a bubble bath. I'm excited to get to town. Also, little update from yesterday. Blueberries and huckleberries are dangerous. I did have to take an emergency bathroom stop before getting to camp. We do talk about those activities a lot on trail. Food, the bathroom are the two main topics of trail. I don't normally talk about it on these videos because my friends and family probably don't want to hear about it. Although I now have almost 600 people on YouTube following me, and I know a vast majority of you are in some way, some form of hiker trash, and probably want to hear those stories, but I'll spare you guys. Look how clear that is. I just passed a southbound woman by the name of Becky Rogers. She's going for Washington's unsupported FKT. So hopefully she makes it. I just passed about a half dozen day hikers, section hikers. They had really big packs for if it was a day hike. But I'm walking down the hill, so technically they have the right of way going up the hill. And they were like 40 feet in front of me, and they all yelled, "Hiker, hiker!" And they all turned their backs to the trail, stopped, hopped off the trail, put their masks on, and then the first guy, so I figured it was fine to walk because they're all like standing off the trail with their backs to the trail, covering their faces. So I figured it was safe to walk through. And the first guy in the line proceeds to yell at me and tell me that because they're going uphill, they have the right of way. I was like, well, if you guys are gonna like practically kill yourself trying to get off the trail and get away from me, I'm gonna walk. But I wish I could record some of the antics of these day hikers cowering away from us PCT through hikers. It's pretty funny sometimes. What a great sight. Oh, no thanks. Going the other way. Probably the cutest town dog yet. Look at him. Let me get your face. You're so cute. This is the aftermath of 3 hikers showering. Going to have to clean this first before I take a bath.